Hey you guys, I hope everyone is doing well. So I wanted to pop in and talk about boils and cysts, but for the most part boils, because that's what I used to get. I used to get them under my arms for the most part all the time, and I've done some real serious, or they've done some real serious damage under my arms, which I will show you guys. I don't deal with that problem anymore because I completely changed my routine, and I will tell you guys what I did to prevent boils from coming up under my arms. But I also used to get them on my panty line. I think those were more of cysts than boils, but either way, I used to get them on my panty line, between my butt cheeks, on top of my vagina. They used to be huge on top of my vagina. Of course, let's say this is my vagina, then I would have like this big knot just sitting there, and it was just so obvious and horrible, okay, just horrible. And then when they burst, what a mess, what a mess. And so as I was growing up dealing with this, my mom was trying to figure out what was going on. She would ask people, and this one lady y'all had my mom convinced that it was because of sweets, y'all, because of sweets. So my mom would like try to put me on diets and things like that. Of course, she was trying to put me on diets for, you know, whatever, but you know, she was trying to put me on diets or change the way I was eating because she thought that would get rid of the boils and the cysts that I was dealing with. This reminds me of a doctor visit. I want to say, oh, I was young, you guys. I want to say I might have been under 12, maybe even under 10, I'm not sure. But anyway, I had one between my butt cheeks, and it was huge, and it made it uncomfortable for me to sit down. So my mom made an appointment for my primary doctor. And I remember bending over, and I remember her opening my butt cheeks, and then she ran out of the room like it was an emergency, and then she ran back with nurses. The only thing happened is when she opened my butt cheeks, it burst open, and I guess fluid and everything went everywhere, and it freaked her out. I don't know. But yeah, that happened. Now, boils can form anywhere on your body. They're more common in like sweaty, hairy areas like your butt cheeks, your armpits, panty line, places like that. But they also can grow on your neck. I used to get them all the time on the back of my neck. Some people have them in their nose. Now, most boils are caused by staph bacteria, and most healthy people carry it on our skin. But when you have a break in the skin, that staph can get into that hair follicle and cause an infection, and in turn cause a boil. Most boils start off like a little bitty pimple with a little whitehead on your skin, and then it grows from there. And they can get huge, you guys. Some of them can get as big as a golf ball. And another thing that causes boils is clogged pores. I exfoliate several times a week with a brush, which I will show you guys, but I exfoliate my whole body several times a week, and I think that has really helped a lot. Now, as y'all will see, I've had a lot of boils, especially under my arms. They've left their mark, okay? They have completely left their mark. But as I stated, I used to get them on my panty line a lot, between my butt cheeks a lot as well. Those were the three common places that I got them. So as I was growing up, I still thought the foods was in fact causing the issue, and it could have been contributing to the issue. All the chemicals and stuff they put in our food is crazy. But I started putting it together in my mind as I got older. And I recall like when people used to spray air freshener and things like that in the air, and it touched my skin would turn red for a couple of hours. So, you know, I started thinking about that. So the first thing that I did was changed my soap. I use Dove Unscented Soap. I'm gonna say I'm a poster child for it, because all unscented soaps are not created equal. I've tried a couple of them. I've also tried Dial, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Dial has an unscented soap, or for sensitive skin soap. They are not all created equally. My body did not like that soap. Dove Unscented for sensitive skin. I think it's the one in the green. I'm pretty sure it's the one in the green. It should be. If it's not, that's crazy because I've been using it so for years on top of years on top of years. But of course I will put a picture in the video for you guys. That is the soap that I love. I suggest it to everyone that is dealing with this issue. I also suggest exfoliating. You can exfoliate with the brown sugar, something natural. Of course I will show you guys what I exfoliate with. So you guys, these are the ingredients I use. I use a soft sugar, some lemon, and some oil. Whatever oil I have lying around, I will use. I keep lots and lots of oils around. I'm just gonna make a little bit right now, but I add in my brown sugar, add in some lemon. When I exfoliate, I shower before I exfoliate, and I shower, meaning lather up with soap after, because I use oil. Oil is optional. I like the sheen that it gives my skin, but if you don't shower afterwards, it'll be too much oil left on your skin. So then you guys, I take it, of course I have a lot more because I'll be doing my whole body, but I take it and I exfoliate like so. So this is the brush that I use on like my thighs, my back, things like that. I don't typically use a brush on like softer areas like my arms. I use my hands for the gentle areas in my body, and then I use the brush, you know, for other areas. I also stay away from lotions, and I know that, you know, we want to smell good and things like that. I will put, you know, a little fragranced lotion maybe on my legs, the lower part of my legs, not above my knee. I might put a little bit on my arms, not a lot, but that's about it. For the most part, I just stick with perfume. I put it on my clothes. I try not to allow it to touch my body. If you guys notice, I had some pimples. I want to say just some pimples, but anyway, I was putting on some perfume and not even thinking about it, you know, because I haven't really had a huge issue with boils. So I was just spraying perfume on my body, not even thinking about it, and I started breaking out in my chest. So be careful with that too if you deal with boils, cysts, things like that. If you have really sensitive skin, be careful with the things you're putting on your body. If you want to spray, wear perfume, what you can do is spray a little bit of perfume on your clothes before you put them on your body. That will help as well. So also, I changed my deodorant. It is so many different natural deodorants out there. You're just gonna have to see what works for you and what you truly like. I use this Arm & Hammer Essentials deodorant, but this is not the only one that I use. I will use a lot of different deodorants that says unscented, if it's unscented, all natural, things like that. You can also make your own deodorant that will work just as well. You know, most of us take a shower every day, or we might take a bath and a shower. So if you're bathing every single day, you don't really have to worry about musk. Matter of fact, sometimes I don't even use deodorant. I can go 10 hours and be okay. So sometimes I won't even put on deodorant if I know I'm not gonna have a, you know, a high stress day. I try my best not to put these things on my body if I don't have to. Even if it's natural, you're still putting something on your body. You're still clogging your pores no matter what. Yes, I exfoliate, things like that, but I still try to prevent all of that, you know. With my daily routine, I try to prevent all of that. Now, tips to prevent them from coming on your panty line, your butt area, on your vagina. First off, you will always want to make sure those areas are dry. You want to make sure that you're cleaning yourself properly and those areas are always dry. If you don't have to wear panties at night, that is a great option. Don't wear panties at night. I also try to always stick with cotton panties, white, during the daytime. I also try to stay away from shaving those areas. If I can get wax or some type of hair removal cream, I would do that versus shaving. For me, shaving really irritates those areas. So let me go ahead and show you guys under my arms the damage that the boils did over the years. Okay, so of course I have excess skin. You guys know I'm trying to raise money and save money and all that to get, you know, a lot of my skin removed. So more information about that is in the description box if you're interested in donating. But this is my pits. And all of these dark spots is where boils used to be. I used to get them a lot up in this area, but of course I have a lot of stretch marks as well. You never really know the damage you've done to your body when you're morbidly obese until you lose all of that weight, and then you can truly see. Then I have, I don't know, it's just like where they went in and either some of these were cut or just popped or burst and squeezed, and then it's just, you know, skin, just little pieces of extra skin there, you know. And then I have so much excess skin in this area, it's like I can literally hide half of my finger or half of my hand in there as well. But it looks much better, you guys, believe it or not. It looks much better. At one point it looked like, I don't know, maybe like tall, like pitch black under my arms in certain areas. So it has lightened up a lot. Yeah, all of those were all boils, and then of course I have a lot of scratch marks or whatever. A lot of damage. I also wanted to add that originally I gave you guys a general reason for why black boils occur, because I've never been diagnosed with hidradenitis suppurativa. I hope I pronounced that right, even though I probably should have been. There are a lot of ways to prevent boils, but these are just some of the things that I do. Also, losing weight helps a lot. And I know we've all seen the YouTube videos, all the different masks that you can do from turmeric and different products where it helps with razor bumps and dark spots and things like that. Well, I feel like I have tried them all. They have helped a little bit with the discoloration, but of course, as my underarms lighten, the dark spots pop out even more. So they don't always work as expected. Of course, they don't work on everybody because all of our skin is different. But eventually I will find something that will fix this problem. So to be continued. As you guys can see, I've had to deal with a lot of boils over the years, and my routine now truly works. I haven't had a boil under my arms, my vagina, none of that in so many years. So I know my routine is working. And I also wanted to add, you guys, just like with weight loss, these are permanent changes you need to make in your skin routine. And I'm telling you, if you make these changes and be consistent, you will see a difference in your skin. I would love to know, have you guys had to deal with boils or cysts on your body? Are you still dealing with it? What have you done to prevent them? Is it working? Let us know below. You never know who you will be helping. As always, I hope that this video was beneficial. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all soon. Mwah.